Hello friends, it's Karla here today with Creative Scrapbooker magazine. Today we are making a cute little Christmas card with some adorable critters and some beautiful Serenity Fair washi tape. Let's take a look at the supplies we're using today. We've got Pink and Main Gradients and Dots paper pack. Really love this paper pack. And then we've got the Cozy Critters stamp and die set. They are so cute, great for fall as well as winter Christmas. We've got an embossing folder, some dots and gloss. Then we've got some Ranger Stickles, some Altenew obsidian ink, and their Zanzibar water-based markers. And of course our Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L, foam squares, and Easy Runner. So here's a look at this gorgeous washi tape from Serenity Fair washi tape. They have so many beautiful washies. Love the thickness on this tape and the beautiful images. So we're going to start off by coloring in our sweet little critters. We've got the bear and the fox here stamped with that Altenew obsidian ink. It's waterproof, and so we don't have to worry about anything smudging. We've got the Zanzibar markers as well from Altenew, and I'm just going ahead and coloring in around the outside, and where you're going to add the color, that's going to be the darkest part. And then we're going to use our water brush and add a little bit of water and do some shading. So it's actually really easy. This is just using some Bristol Smooth paper. You can use watercolor paper as well. And here we are with the water brush. And you can see how the color just really nicely moves around, and you get that nice watercolor look. So I'm going to get you to have a look at the coloring, and we'll be back shortly. You can use the gray to add a little tiny bit of shading around an area that you want to look white, and just not color it in completely. And then you can also mix the colors. So I did that by adding them to the glass mat and picking them up again with the water brush. I've got the Ranger Heat It tool, and that's great for just giving your images just a little bit of drying time. And I'm going to run that through the die cut machine and pop those out. They are so adorable. Here's this wood grain folder from Pink and Main. It's a really fun folder. They have lots of embossing folders, and you can see what a really great deep impression that is. That's using the Creative Scrapbooker Superstock. And then I have the Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L Easy Runner, so I can attach it to the front of my card. Here's that gorgeous washi tape. So we're going to use one of the doors, and that's going to be in the background there. So I've cut it down just a little bit larger than I want it to be, and I'm going to apply it onto some cardstock just to give it a little bit of weight. I die cut that out with some stitch dies, as well as the gradient side of the Gradient and Dots paper pack, so it has a little border on the door. And I just pulled colors in from the images that we colored, as well as from the picture of the washi tape. So I can just apply those, layer them on. We've got Cozy Wishes that we stamped out with the Altenew ink. And I'm going to use the Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L foam adhesive and put that on. That as well is from that gradient side of the paper, and you can see there's a little bit of variation of the color. I'm adding some foam to our little critters so we can pop them up, and then those are going to adhere down below on the card. It looks like these two little critters are outside maybe someone's house doing some caroling or delivering their Christmas cards. Then I've got some of these beautiful enamel dots, and I pulled colors again from what we had colored and added those. And then I'm using the gloss here. I love this Pink and Main gloss. Really dries to a nice shine, and just adding it to various areas of the card. Their little noses and a few little spots. And then I've got the Ranger Stickles, and I'm also going to add some dots of glitter because I think you always have to have a little bit of glitter on a Christmas card, or really any card at all. And then I have a white pen, and I'm just adding a few little dots and lines just to add some highlights to the images that we colored. Here's a look at the completed card. Really love that washi tape in the background. These cute little critters are ready to send out cozy wishes to anyone for Christmas or winter. And I really love how this turned out. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you guys have an amazing day.